Alright, fellas. Day 2 of Iceland, even though yesterday felt like I lived 3 lifetimes. So, today is the first day that we got a full night's sleep. We woke up bright and early. We woke up at 6 a.m. We're packing up all of our stuff.
Yup.
Look, it's nice and, the sun's out because, there's a lot of sunlight in Iceland because it's very high up on the earth. But yeah, we have a jam-packed schedule today. So we're gonna run to the gas station, refuel, get some like food to pick on because food here in Iceland is very expensive. So we're doing like budget things, and so we're gonna drive like down the southern coast of Iceland. We're hitting up at the very least like 2 waterfalls, and then we're also going to a hot spring first. And so basically the hot spring, it's really cool. You like go on a 45-minute hike, and then it's a completely free hot spring. It's not very busy because like not many people want to hike 45 minutes to get there. So we have like our bathing suits under, and we're going to take lots of pics and yeah, move our way down the coast, hit up the 2 waterfalls, and then eventually end up in Vik, which is like one of the southernmost towns in Iceland.
I'm so pumped.
I know.
I'm actually really fucking excited. And I got my new scarf. Did you ever feel this?
Oh my god, it's so soft.
I know. It's so gorgeous. And then I have my bikini underneath. And I kind of look fat, but we're not going to talk about it. But then we're going to have like... with the bikini on. Even with this is cute. Actually, I look a little weird, but it's...
No, you look really cute.
Thank you.
And so we gotta check out, and I don't think the people at the hotel liked us because they think we're frazzled, stupid Americans. And also, I've never heard of this before. Their breakfast is not included. Like, they make breakfast, but it's not free.
That's... like, that sentence was so fat American coded. I'm sorry. I never heard of this before.
I know. My fat, vulgar American needs my free breakfast.
It's okay.
But I'm just thinking, like, any hotel in the United States, like, it's always, like, a complimentary
Is
breakfast.
it? Or do we just stay in, like...
No, most of the chain hotels have, like, a free breakfast. I mean, maybe the bougie hotels don't, but, like, at least, like, all those little chain guys, like Hilton or, like, whatever, blah, 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 I'm pretty sure they always have free breakfast.
Yeah.
But they're too good for this, so,
Adventure time. Ew. Yay, we made it to the car, which thank God you remembered where we parked because I blacked out yesterday when we parked and just walked to the hotel. We are all packed up. We are off to find gas. And then we're gonna like probably like get a coffee, stock up on like a couple of things. Like snacks, protein bars, maybe some cheese, nuts, whatever the heck.
you know the drill.
You know the drill. And then we are going on our endeavor, our adventure to Vik. And yeah. Ooh. Jesus.
I'm not used to those, like, stops.
Speed bumps.
Speed bumps.
It's such a pretty little town.
It is. It's very different than what we're used to.
Yeah. He's pumping that Icelandic gas. You got this, Daniel. Oh boy. So we're getting gas, and then we're gonna go in here. Oh, Braudenko. This is the place that I was looking at yesterday. So there's pastries and coffee and shit. So I think we'll do that. Here's the Icelandic gas prices. Apparently they're low. the wind is whipping, but it's actually not that cold. So it's like in the 40s right now. It's just kind of rainy and disgusting, but I'd take rainy and disgusting over freezing any day. So I think he figured it out. Oh, let's see. Oh, I can't see. Well, you can't see him. Oh, freaking well. All right, we're gonna get our shit.
Good morning, how are you? Can I try one of the,
It's giving Western Pennsylvania a little bit. We're getting out of Reykjavik.
Getting out of Rake.
It's also really strange because like all of these like roundabouts and different things, like they here, because of the terrain and the mountains and everything that goes on, they have very limited places where they can like build roads, I guess. So like I was looking at like the road map and there's like not like a ton like we're used to in the US. Oh, look. So yeah, it's a little snowy still, but I feel like it'll break a little bit.
It's not supposed to go under 40 degrees today, at least during the day, so I'm hoping that a lot of the snow melts.
And especially with the rain.
Yes. And more importantly, the roads too. I think it'll be fine with the rain.
I do too. You're fine.
Take a look at that.
Wow. So we're going down.
It's going down.
Okay. Whoa,
Woo.
Daniel, don't fling us into the gorge.
You don't want to get flung into the fjords.
No, thank you.
This is actually really cool.
Yeah.
There's like a little development in there. I don't know what that
Yeah.
is. Like this looks like Vermont to me.
Yeah. And then you could see the hot spring steam. Hopefully the camera can pick it up on the mountain once we pass these trees. There's the steam on the mountainside. That's so cool.
Or like, don't get, you know, boiled alive inside the hot spring.
Yep. So this says Reykjaldalur is that way, right? We stuck our fingies in our first little hot spring and the water's warm. We're doing this trail. It's pretty sick. We're doing this trail and the higher up we go, the warmer it will get. Careful. Oh shit. Okay. I guess we gotta cross that. Please don't fall.
Wait, we cross it or we go straight this way?
I don't know, but don't fall because you'll die.
Let's
Go this way. Get high. Yeah, but look at that, Daniel. I feel like, I don't know if we cross or not. I feel like we might cross. Holy shit. Or maybe yeah, keep going. Just don't fall. Don't get in that ice. I don't know where we go. I guess this way. You okay? Ooh. Keep on going. I'm coming. Yeah, just be careful. That's sick. We're getting there. Let's go. We made it.
Well,
That was the hardest thing I ever did in my entire life, actually. And I know I'm not a hiker, but like, firstly, we thought at the beginning, we were like, oh my gosh, this is so steep and blah, blah, blah. And then it just kept going. And then we realized it was about halfway that this was a bigger hike than we anticipated to get to the hot spring area. It was so hard, and especially in the wintertime, like, there's so much ice and snow, but like even without winter, like the terrain is really tough.
Yeah, it's like, I think the trail would have been a lot easier in the summer. Like, it still would have been hard, but it's just like, when things are so steep and it's covered in ice, you're worried about like slipping down the mountain or slipping down the hill. And like, sometimes what was really scary is that, you know, you wanted to go on the softer snow so you can actually like grip onto the snow like with your boots, but some of the rivers were covered by snow. So there was like 2 spots, and specifically one spot where like you step in, your whole leg sinks in. And so you tell this part.
So that happened to like a couple people, and we like met people on the trail, and like it was kind of insane, but it happened to a couple people. It happened to Daniel, but I was stepping and going across, And then I sunk down, but because it was like slush, it was like, you know, the snow that's like it's starting to melt and it's really compact, like once you like form it, and it's like really hard. So my foot fell in, like my whole leg is in a river. And then I couldn't like pull it out, and I every time I like was pulling my leg out, the ice, it like turned to ice and was like packing.
It was suctioning
it was
in.
locked in. And then this wonderful man from the Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic, wherever it's called, he's trying to lift me out, and my boot is like stuck with ice on top of it because that's how it fell. And so we had to dig. He's like digging my leg out. Like my only one leg fell in. It was so bad. And then my whole, like up to my, like past my thigh was wet with like ice water. And I was so cold, but I was like panicked. I was like, I've never felt like panic claustrophobia before, but I was like hyperventilating a little bit, and like I was like, oh my gosh, I need to calm down, just take a breath. And then so I took a breath, and he was helping me dig out, he helped me out. And then his wonderful, I guess his wife or girlfriend or whoever, she gave me some hot tea. She was like, here. And then we like finished the hike with them.
But
they saved my life.
If anyone's watching from the Czech Republic, y'all are awesome.
Yeah.
Or I think Czechia. I think you guys were rebranded or something.
I don't know. My back hurts from carrying my backpack. Everything hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm exhausted.
So after
And
Grace,
you were right. It was going to be around
Yep.
12 when we left.
And then, mind you, after Grace literally almost died in the river, I was like, if you're not comfortable, we could turn around. And she's like, no.
Well, I asked them. I was like, do you think I'm going to get like hypothermia and die? Or do you think I should just push through? Like, how far are we? Because like they seemed a little bit more prepared. Like they had like a map on their phone and stuff. And they were like, it's only like this far away. It's like really like you're past the halfway point. Like, just do it. And so I was like, you know what? We're here. I'm never coming back to this hike. Like, let's just do it for the plot. So we crawled across that place, that river crossing, because that, at least it was like equal weight distribution a little bit better. And then we made it. It was still pretty far, but we made it, and we were like scaling the side of a mountain. Like one slip and we would have tumbled down the gorge
Into the river.
And like, I'm not talking a little like peepee, little stupid little river. Like it was a mountain. And then I was walking in the parking lot, and the guy, I think it was the same guy, Finnick. What's his name? Felix?
I forgot.
I feel like it starts
It was
with
an F name.
I don't know, but I love him and his wife. And he was like, you made it. And I was like, yeah. Oh my God, I have to change my socks. Everything's soaking wet. My boots are soaking wet. I can't believe that happened. I was like, I looked it up on TikTok, and I was like, this is a cute little... And we go, and we almost die several times. There were so many instances where I was like, are we actually not gonna make it back? Like, I was really like, what if we don't make it back?
But we did. The way back, I do have to say, like, our legs were exhausted, but...
Yeah, like, everything was giving out.
Yeah, I would say on the way there, it was like maybe 70% uphill, 30% downhill, so it switched on the way back. Like, most of it was downhill on the way back. And we also knew what the trail was and what to kind of expect. So it went much quicker, even though our legs were kind of dying.
Yeah.
But we made it. I mean, listen, I'm glad we did it. And,
me too.
You know, you're never going to do something like this again.
It's something that, like, you know, it's once in a lifetime for us. Like, cause we're not big hikers.
No.
You know.
Like, I'm not a hiking person.
But I wanted to do it, and we went to the hot spring, and we got a good, I hope it's a good picture. We went all that way, and I hope I don't look fat in the pictures. But I took off all my clothes and got in my bikini. I didn't get my bikini wet, but it was warm. It was warm, so it was pretty cool. It was the coolest experience. I could say that I stepped in a natural hot spring, but it was a and a half to get there, let me tell you.
I dipped my fingers in it, so I could say that I touched it too.
My feet are soaking wet. I don't want trench foot.
No trench foot today. I need some hot soup and coffee to just fix me.
I need to like air out my feet for a second.
Yeah.
Let's put it on the...
No trench foot today, please. Ugh.
Oh, and then, how could I forget? We were coming back, and we were like right here, and I slipped on some ice and literally hit my knee, like, you know, the funny bone of your knee, but I hit my knee on a rock. It was perfectly positioned, and I literally sat down, and I was like, Daniel thought I like pulled something, so I'm sorry for that, but holy shit.
But we survived. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm looking a little fat, but we'll... Oh, wait. Okay, never mind.
No, you look good in them. Oh, I feel my feet now. They're so sore. My feet
Yeah, we
hurt.
couldn't feel our feet earlier. Oh, that's cute. You really did a good job.
Thank you. Moments before tragedy.
But it was good, too, that we went and, like, got there because I had to change my pants. Thank God I had a change of pants. When we would go sledding, we would put bread bags on our feet so that the snow and everything wouldn't get into your shoes. So I'm gonna
really
put...
smart.
Thanks. So I'm gonna put my Ziplocs on my feet so that my nice dry socks don't get wet from my shoes, and then I can just let them dry out later tonight, maybe with the help of a hair dryer or something.
Yeah. Let the dogs dry out. Oh, there you go.
Just make myself look a little
Presentable. Wait, I just want to take a picture. Then you don't notice. Wait.
Listen, anything to not get trench foot.
Yes.
Wait, show them.
It's got some bagged feet.
So filthy.
We're heading like southeast. We're heading southeast towards Vic, and there's two like waterfalls on the way, and allegedly there's not a big hike involved. But then on TikTok, this lady was like, "Oh, it's just a quick little 45-minute hike." But allegedly, these two waterfalls are just like, you come in, you see them, you leave.
If I don't see it from the parking lot, I'm not going.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we said coming here that we wanted to embark on a quest, and we're doing that.
We did. We embarked on a quest, that's for sure. And like, what's a quest without like a couple near-death experiences?
Okay, we're gonna charge our phones and go in and see what that's all about. No,
No.
I don't think so. More rain, but now we have horses. I don't know if you could see them.
No, they're getting wet then.
They're okay. We found the meadery. Apparently, and I think this is the oldest meadery in Iceland. So we visited the meadery and I bought this wonderful mead from Helki, and he was literally awesome. He gave us some sample tastings and just really great conversation. We taught him some stuff about Long Island because he thought that all that area was just like New York City, and put him on to some vineyards on the island. He was like, he loved brewing. He was just a brewery
He was a small brew man.
But he was so nice. He was telling us about his wife and kids and how he just loves making mead. And it was really nice. It was like we were weary travelers just coming in for some mead and great conversation. Great time, you know?
Yes.
And I'm very happy that I got my mead.
Such a cute place too, and I don't know. Anyone visiting Iceland, go hit that place up. It's really good. The meat is delicious.
Yes. And it's handmade all on site by him.
Yep. And I learned something new. I didn't know that mead is like a honey base. So everything had this like twinge of like honey, and it was delicious.
It was wonderful. We're gonna get soaked.
Do you want to go up and around that?
Kinda. I mean, why not? We're here. Right?
Let's do it.
So, we're gonna go up and around. That'll be awesome. We can go to the,
It's cool seeing the inside. So I guess this is sitting inside.
yeah, that's great. Let's do it.
So cool.
Soppy woppy. Good job.
They're so little. My hair is a big mess. And it's gross looking.
No, it's not. I look like this.
We got like super wet, but it was honestly a really cool like visual.
It really was. It was worth it. And now we're leaving.
My leggies are a little wet.
My legs are done. The wind here is insane.
It's a different kind of wind, I swear.
It really is. So we're going to Skogafoss next on our journey to Vik.
Yes. To Vik, home of the black sand beaches. Was that a good Icelandic accent?
I think so.
Or was that offensive? I think I did justice, kind of.
I think it sounded great.
Thanks. so many like mini waterfalls, like little like minor ones.
Street food.
Cows crossing chickens.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we are pulling in on Skogafoss, I think is how you say. And it's looking real sexy.
Oh, it's the destination town of Skogar. That's kind of cool. Boss number 2.
If we came a different day, I'd say let's do the stairs, but I ain't going.
My legs are not working right now, so that's not gonna happen.
You couldn't make me if you tried.
You'd have to threaten me with a weapon. Oh, they're like playing with each other.
We have a rainbow!
Oh my gosh.
Aww. And blue skies coming out. Look at that, it's the end of the rainbow. I wonder if there's a pot of gold.
It's literally right there. That's so